Oh my God, you guys, welcome back to Number 6 with Cheese. Today, maybe one of the tastiest episodes we've had in a while. We are actually headed to Professor Pizza's place, the Professor Pizza place, to hang out with the legend who everybody in this city's talking about, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
I think he's the talk of the town.
I mean, he won the Truff competition. You don't get the most votes in a pizza city.
Yeah.
He got the most votes out of any pizza company.
Yeah, so a crazy array of pizzas that he makes, and he's like, it's just, I cannot wait. I'm meeting him for the first time. Corey's met him. We'll get into that whole thing, but today, a Professor Pizza place.
And it's a, do you know what pizza it is? It's their collab with Three Little Pigs. So it's a Three Little Pigs collab. It's a Detroit style Three Little Pigs collab pizza. So it's got Three Little Pigs chicken chunks.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's kind of what it looks like on the pizza. It looks amazing. Super excited. And then hop right into our merch shout out.
Yeah.
Jimmy Lamb got the regular Sixer sauce subscription, which means we're mailing a bottle of Sixer sauce to his doorstep every single month. And if you're interested in snagging that, not only are you gonna be helping the channel in like a massive way, we literally survive off of your guys' support, whether it be through merch, hot sauce, Patreon. But all you gotta do is go over to number6withcheese.com. You're gonna save 30% on your hot sauce by getting the subscription. So I think you should do it. And also a big thank you to everyone who does do that and support us. It has such a huge impact on the channel.
End of intro. Let's go.
Here's the only thing. We had a little bit of a mishap on the handoff.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
It fell?
It did not hit the ground, but there was a jiggle. And so now I'm just a little worried on the thumbnail.
Yeah, let's see. Ooh, it might be okay. Oh yeah,
It's a little rough, but what are you gonna do?
what are you gonna do? I mean,
I feel bad.
a little jiggle. What's up, dude? How are you?
What's up? We already filming?
I mean, I just always have it rolling. I like your outfit. It's incredible.
Rich.
Doing well.
We had a little bit of a fumble with the pizza. The pizza handoff went a little rough.
Did you drop it?
Not close.
Okay.
It was salvaged.
All right, we made it. We're with Tony, Professor Pizza himself, Prof, in his kitchen, and we've got the Legend of the Hidden Temple right here.
Hey, don't hit it so hard. The thing's
Hey, whoa,
delicate.
whoa, whoa.
It's really not good enough if you ask me.
This pizza's been had a whole day. But thank you so much, Tony, for letting us come into your kitchen and hang out today.
Absolutely.
This is a dream come true for us as food guys, and just like your reach in the city and is incredible. We'll get into that. But let's get into this pizza first.
Let's do it.
Let's real quick. Let's show you guys what it's supposed to look like. You're seeing beautiful B-roll. Does that look good? And then let's say you were going to start your 7th-string running back on your fantasy team, Corey Wagner, this week.
Dude.
Corey, what happened? Corey, what happened?
Bro, I went
heavy
in
on
for
the
the
disclaimer.
grab. Yeah, I went in for the grab. I fingertipped it. I did a jammer. I jammed into the
Jammed
box.
him.
We had a slip. Mike, who's the man, by the way, been working with Professor Pizza
Wouldn't be here without
forever.
him.
He does an
peacemaker.
amazing catch. It was like some Odell Beckham grabbing.
This is sick. Put this to music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
He's like, oh, let's look at it. And I was like, dude, I think we can make that work. Don't make a whole new piece.
So Mike, starter, you practice squad.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
I
the
get
moral
it.
of the story. I'm a DB, he's a receiver.
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
So I guess this will be the grand reveal, and you can kind of walk us through what we're looking at here.
Yeah, totally. So I feel like after 8 months of being in the same ghost kitchen space, Humble Park Eatery, as Henry Kai from Three Little Pigs fame, it was time that we finally did a collab, right? right? And we've tossed around a million different ideas, going Cantonese, going Italian. You know, we zeroed in on this chicken parm pizza because it just seemed like a slam dunk and a great place to start. And the boys hadn't tried Detroit yet, so
No, I had, because Zanies for Zacho's, I was in the green room for Zacho's show the first time I met you.
Okay.
I got to try a Detroit style, but he is Detroit free so far.
And I'm from Detroit, so this is a big deal.
incredible,
So I'm excited.
incredible. And like Detroit, this pizza is now a little rough and tumble.
Yes, exactly. But your adversity, you got to battle it.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely, absolutely. I think it's still gonna come through on taste. Take this.
I mean, it's
protective layer off.
Yeah,
you
for
know.
dropping it, that's still a damn good looking floor pizza.
We're gonna just ever so delicately lift once again my other protective layer.
I've never seen it where that got hammered in like a nail.
Yeah.
Yes. I've never seen a nail hat with the
Absolutely.
pizza.
But you can see what we're going for, right? So our house red sauce, finish it off with beautiful little dollops when they were, whipped ricotta, some basil florets, Parmigiano Reggiano, and of course we're gonna start with that aged grande mozzarella. Tomatoes are bright and savory because of the Stanislaus that goes into them, coming from Stanislaus Valley, California. We've got the cheese crown, which is more visible from some angles than others here.
Yeah.
And that's really the hallmark, you know, feature in a Detroit style pizza is that fried cheese or frico crown. We're using a blend here of aged mozzarella and white cheddar from Grande, Wisconsin cheese all the way, right? And caramelizes up against the edge of the pan and gives you that crispy exterior that you know and love.
It's gorgeous.
Couple things I have to say.
Please get into it. I've said enough.
I know, I can now see exactly why you used to do like talks at DePaul. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
amazing. And two, I've been hard from food before, but not from just describing the food.
Sure.
It's usually the taste, but that description was incredible.
There's a good thing there's a counter here, so you guys don't have to deal with what we're doing. This guy's full of mass.
If I was a little bit taller, they'd be seeing something they didn't want to see.
Yeah.
That's gross. I love it.
The first time I saw this, by the way, the ricotta dollops, I just have to talk about them. It's now my favorite pizza
Respect on
topping.
the name.
I love ricotta, but like the fact that you use it so prevalently and so beautifully, the way that those look, people saw the photo of our first pizza that we ever did, and it's on our Instagram, and they were like, what is that? Is that mashed potatoes?
Because ricotta is
so gorgeous.
I get butter a lot, like
yeah.
finishing butter, and now I think I gotta do like a steakhouse pizza and start
Ooh.
I've been finishing butter on because I've heard it enough over the years.
Yeah.
but-
I have a feeling ricotta is about to be like a very well-known thing in like 5 to 10 years on pizza.
It works so well
It's incredible.
that
So
sometimes
good.
I'm like, I need to stop putting this on
No,
pizza.
please don't. I'll be so
and
mad if you do.
I'm not going to. I'll
never talk to you again.
All right, should we get into this?
Let's get into it.
I can't look at this
Let's
any
get
longer
into
without
it.
biting it.
Cut this into a few more slices than our grandma, and it's still a honker. So-
I like that. I like that word, a honker. It's a real honker.
We got ourselves a honker.
That's normally
over here, boys.
described for like someone's nose being really big. It's like, oh, he's got a honker on him.
Yeah.
That caramelized crust there, my God. Jesus, look at the size of that slice you got,
Hey, why don't
bro.
you calm down over there?
Oh my God.
All right, here we go. Professor Pizza, Three Little Pigs collab. Cheers.
Getting in.
Oh my God.
Your sauce is like crack.
Bro, the sauce,
It's addicting.
I got one of the most perfect bites you can get. Crust and ricotta in the same bite. And that,
Same, but I'm not bragging about it.
And this is thick, but you know, we try and make it still light.
yeah, it's still airy. So I got a question for you. So first time I met you, like I said, Zany's Green Room for Zacho's first
Yeah.
show at Zany's, which is awesome. Awesome.
Legendary Comedy Club, for those who don't know, in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
And which, by the way, go follow Professor Pizza if you don't already. And when you're checking out his Instagram, you're gonna notice he's constantly posting with the best stand-ups in the world.
It's crazy how it happened.
And I'm so curious to hear the story of how like this all started, of you being a guy who's always like meeting and greeting and serving up pizza, slinging
Sure.
pizza.
I want to
to
think it's a thirsty DM.
Yeah, it's plenty of those, and you know, my DMs that go out to prospective women and prospective comics
Different?
are really not all that.
Okay, they're the
They're
same
not that
thing.
far removed, you know. But for me, I started out as a stand-up comedy fan, and just in going to shows, which I started doing locally here in Chicago. Pre-pandemic, JV Smoove came to town.
I got a lot of time invested in this toaster here, Larry. Now I'm gonna have to start all over again.
I had seen a promo that he posted kind of in an old school car just driving down the street with Larry David. It's funny how the details can really matter. He said he was coming to Texas and that they better have some vegan barbecue ready for him.
Wow. Lock
And
that
I
in
was
the
like,
noggin.
okay. So made him some vegan pizza. Let me give him sauce, toppings, and crust.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
Get
yeah.
90% there. Drove down, stand in line with the pizza. A lot of attention walking into a comedy
I
show
can only imagine.
with the pizza. That hasn't really changed.
Order
right?
for JB.
Order the double cheese and sausage.
He did an incredible show, meet and greet afterwards, met him at the meet and greet, posted about it the next
Oh, that's
day.
so nice.
Which I can tell you, like, that ruined me for doing this in the future because almost nobody is as nice and compassionate
Yeah, it
and a
sounds like
cheerleader
it.
for just good people than JB Smoove and his wife Shah. Really
That's
took
so
care
good
of
to
me.
hear.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah.
to hear.
'Cause
I love him so
Dude,
much.
right?
Yeah.
He's like one of my favorite people. And
Absolutely.
To hear that he's a good person, you love hearing that.
Yeah,
You know, like when
yeah.
someone you love is awesome.
So, you know, JB and I are working on a frozen vegan pizza line together. Oh my God. It's absolutely in its beginning stages, but frozen in general is a big goal for us that we've invested in recently. We are slowly rolling out right now through a buddy's startup, Froza.
Kind of like Gold Belly, but instead of being a national,
Yes,
Gold Belly,
yes,
yeah.
yeah. It's a
Localized.
centralized,
And then it
Gold Belly
probably
for
just, it
the
sounds like
city.
it just comes with instructions. I bet of
for
like
pizza, right?
Yeah, put your oven up to 400 and
Yes.
leave it in for this.
Exactly.
Yo.
Dang it, Dale. That's genius.
This cheese is so cheesy and delicious.
Yeah.
The caramelized,
Yeah.
is it different than what they usually use on Detroit style, or is it the same cheese?
So you're starting to see like a second wave of Detroit style pizza. It started with the originals, you know, Buddies and Lou's back in Detroit that I'm sure you kind of grew up eating. And,
We've done them on the show, buddy.
It can't be beat in its own right, right? But now you're taking the best technique behind baking, behind availability of ingredients, and bringing it to this next level. And so that right there is a blend of white cheddar and aged mozzarella.
I actually feel like I kind of know what I'm talking about, that I figured out that there was a different cheese on there. That's,
Yeah, that was great.
That's the
You
most
sniped
I've
it.
maxed out my food knowledge.
You sniped it.
Yeah, there's a twang to it that you can only get from a white cheddar that
It's great, man.
is a little bit different than mozzarella. And
Well, that like is a good segue into what I wanted to ask you too. Was I think Corey and I have now done about 200 local Chicago pizza reviews, and
that's
here in the
crazy.
city. And so we've seen greats, we've seen really bad ones, and we've seen so many. And I won't name names, of course, mid-tier. But you, as being somebody who I look at as like really having a knack for just a deeper layer, I think. What are things that you see when you eat pizza in Chicago that are like telltale signs of it being just kind of like average or eh? Like, for example, the gum line thing we talked about. If somebody doesn't leave it in long enough, they're trying to rush these pizzas out, it's floppy in the center when you go to take your slice, and you see
Yes.
that clear line.
I hate the gum line.
I was
That-
actually going to speak to, you know, I don't know if I would have brought up gum line or not, but the reality of the dough being overlooked at times, I think, you know, we can all buy grande mozzarella, we can all buy Stanislaus tomatoes, but if it's going on something that doesn't speak to the same quality of the ingredients on top, I think we're missing out on the whole experience, really. So it starts with the quality of the flour. So I think fermentation time is big. But I tell people, even at-home pizza makers, the biggest thing you can possibly do to get the most out of your dough is don't go to stretch or extend it until it's at room temperature.
Yeah, no, that's a good.
If you guys are
something
curious
I'm-
about why he's called the professor,
Yeah, that's probably one of the many reasons, to be honest. I'm just like, oh, Tony, why is this one not as good?
it makes me, and I thought I was so cool earlier because I was like, bro, this different cheese?
Yeah.
You're stupid.
Other than the frozen pizza project that you're working on, do you have any other like big collabs or projects that you have coming up that
People should know about.
People should
or
know
get
about?
excited about for you.
You know, I'm personally excited to bring Chris DiStefano Pizza tomorrow night at the Chicago Theater.
That's
He
great.
just came out with his special on Netflix so ago.
Okay, speaking of
Special
specials on
Weshy.
Netflix,
Specials
you know
on
my man
Netflix.
got featured at the end of a special. Sam, was it
Yeah,
Sam?
Sam Morril.
Oh, really? Was that the end of it?
Yeah, because
Damn.
what's
I
the
saw your
guy
photo.
who directed it? James
My
Webb.
dearest friend, James Webb.
Oh, okay.
Who's a Chicago
Yeah,
cat? I don't know if you've met him before. Nice, super nice dude.
Absolutely.
You, you've met
Chicago.
Eric Freddy.
Oh yeah.
Eric Freddy did Steadicam for it.
Oh, that's great.
Our boy, Eric Freddy used to shoot the Unemployables podcast. For anybody who watches
Yeah.
our show,
Oh,
used to
real
watch our
one.
podcast.
Yeah,
he
he
went
put
and shot a special that he was
put
dancing
together
in,
an
right?
incredible
Getting a little
team for
groovy.
that. Yeah, I had one chance to get my 15 seconds of fame, and I think that's like the overarching answer is the more I can bring comedy and pizza together, you know, the more that just makes me happy. We'll figure out a way to monetize it later.
Yeah,
but,
find your loves, and then like just keep working at your loves, and everything else will follow.
Yeah.
If you love it, it'll come.
It was I listen to Santino all the time, his podcast, and then him just talking about you was like, it was such a weird. I was like, whoa. I was like, you say Professor, and like.
We ate Professor Pizza. Have you heard of this guy?
Yeah, of course.
He came to a bunch of shows and brought a bunch of pizza.
No, he's a good dude. He helped me at my special. I mean, at the Chicago Theater when I was there. Yeah,
that's some good pizza.
Yeah, dude, he's the man.
And then to hear like Professor Pizza brought up in an interview organically was just so mind blowing to me.
Dope.
It was very cool.
It's just as crazy for me. Yeah. Not to plug myself, but like this was just like so incredible for me because I live and breathe YMH, your mom's house.
Oh yeah.
To get a little pluggy from Sam on that, and for Tom Segura to know who I was just in my interactions with doing his sister's cooking show.
He even called out. He knew that.
Yeah, that was like.
Do you know Professor Pizza in Chicago?
No, I think
he catered pizza like every night.
I
It's
think
crazy.
he offered to cater pizza to one of our things.
It's
once.
amazing pizza.
Yeah.
And I'm a New York pizza guy, so he did it.
He like really knows his stuff.
It's amazing. And then
I think he did something with my sister. I think he did she did a cooking thing online with him. I think.
Yeah, I mean Tom's the real deal.
So, bringing comedy together. I should say in the next couple of months, probably early next year, we're looking to actually get into a brick and mortar that involves a dining room.
No way! That's exciting.
So, kind of circumvent issues like this a little bit.
Just don't invite Corey.
Yeah. We'll land it on the table for you.
Cool.
It's up to you to get it in your mouth with it.
You guys have only been at your spot for like 7 months.
7-8 months now. I think we're on 8 months, but
and it's kind of a ghost kit for anybody who hasn't been there. It's not a dining room. It's you literally go up to a window. You can only get it for delivery or for takeaway.
Well, both, right? So carry out and delivery only. Grubhub, DoorDash, and Toast Tab. You can find us in. All those links are available on our Instagram, right in the bio.
And we'll have them all. We'll have
Appreciate that.
And the Instagram. Go follow. Well, you know what? Let's pin that in the pinned comment too. His Instagram account.
We'll pin that in the comment, and I think it goes without saying too. We have people that reach out all the time that are coming to Chicago, especially during the summer and fall, that want to like get pizza, right? And I have my little Sean list that I have like in an email that I like will fine tune if and Professor Pizza is my number one now to tell me because of the delivery, because people stay downtown at like the Marriott. And I'm like, look, I know you're not going to Uber to go Humboldt Park Eatery. I know you're not going to. You can get it delivered. And I think that, I'm like, don't be afraid to be someone who like is in their hotel room and wants to get food delivered and then go out after that. You don't have to like go spend $120 and sit down and eat dinner. You can have the best pizza in your Marriott room while you're getting pregame and then go hit the town. Like,
I'd say it's time to get down. Time to hit the town.
This is fantastic.
This is great.
So excited.
Long time in the coming. So.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hell yeah. I'm so glad you guys got to try it.
So stoked.
Thanks for coming to me.
Yeah, man, no problem.
So what are the main shout outs? Is Instagram? Is there anywhere else we want to send people to like make sure that they follow you so they can hear all the like best Professor Pizza news?
Yeah, I mean I've said for a long time now, because we've either been in the pop-up or ghost kitchen stage, that like Instagram is the front door of my business. Professor Pizza, definitely check me out there. All the other goodies are in the link tree below, or literally a order food button right below in the bio that'll take you right to Toast. That's a lot of it. See me at your next comedy show. I'll
look for
be there in the green room.
Look for him.
You know?
Maybe he'll throw you 3 slides.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we have the episode we did the first time we had ever had it. I think that was like a holy shit moment for us of having it, you know, like on the show.
Yeah.
So we'll link that too. That you can go back and watch the original episode if you want the car video thing.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you so much. This was fantastic.
Hell yeah, guys. Thank you. Number 6 with cheese.
See you guys tomorrow for a brand new episode.
Peace.